Hello guys, and welcome to Maintain Glory here with Liverpool. And like I said in the last episode, this is going to be a cup episode. Yes, we are going to be facing Huddersfield, as you can see right here in the middle, in the FA Cup, and we are then going to be taking on Leicester at Anfield in the second leg of the semi-finals of that, the Carabao Cup there. So yeah, it's those are the two games going to be in today's episode. As you can see, nothing's changed regarding the Premier League. We did play one game, before we get into this one, and yeah, we ended up winning that game. I'll just show you this one. Here it is against West Ham. As you can see, very convincing 3-0 win. Yeah, West Ham didn't really cause us that much problems with only having the one shot on target, so a very good win for us away in London. So yeah, like I say guys, kicking off against Huddersfield, it's going to be a chance here for Nick Pope to get a couple of games, because yeah, he is our domestic goalkeeper, so he'll be pleased to get him between the two sticks, like, you know what I mean? And yeah, we will see how this one goes. Cup games can just... form goes out the window, positions in leagues, all that sort of thing goes out the window, doesn't it? It's one of those where anything could possibly happen. Hopefully for us, we go through. So here are the two lineups here against Huddersfield, who are in the Championship, so they are one division below us. As you can see, like I say, Nick Pope is in goal. We've got Reece James at right back, Declan Rice with the armband, alongside Luis Felipe in the midfield, Alex Telles coming in on that left-hand side, because obviously Andy Robertson's out injured, but I think Alex would probably play this one anyway. Bentancur and Mariba are going to be the two guys in the middle, with Bobby Firmino going to sit in behind. The young Frenchman, yes, Goddard, is going to start up top, with Asensio and Anthony out on the wings. So here we go. So ball in from Telles, and well, a great start for us in the first 5 minutes. Declan Rice is coming in that far side and has headed that one in. Like I say, he's got the captain's armband on for today as well, so he'll be pleased to lead by example. Good ball in here from the corner from Alex, and like I say, yeah, not marked, and a good start for us. Chance maybe for Huddersfield to get something from their corner, but unfortunately for them, it goes over the bar. But luckily for us, throw in now down in this bottom corner for Huddersfield, and they try and get this one away. Just hit into the middle of the park, but it was a bit of a wayward shot, and we picked this one up now as Mariba knocks it into Asensio. Bobby Firmino's picked this one up, finds Alex Telles now, back to Bobby Firmino. Firmino now looking to find someone in the box, not able to do so. It comes back here to Mariba though, and we know what he's like for his long range shooting, and this one's a little bit off target. So we've got a throw in, as Anthony is going to throw this one into the box, but it comes here to Telles on the edge of the box. Is he going to score his first goal? No, he's not, but it's actually come nicely to Bobby Firmino, who slots in our second. It just fortuitous for us, like the deflection off the defender came into Bobby's path, and yeah, no problem for him. Like I say here, Alex was looking to maybe get his first goal in Liverpool red, but it was blocked, and it was just quick reactions from Bobby. Hits it first time, catches the keeper out. So Huddersfield want to try and do something for their home fans, and they've managed to do something for their home fans, as Pinnock has managed to come in. Ethan Pinnock picking up his first goal of the season, gets ahead of there. We were a little bit sort of flat-footed, I think, trying to get rid of that one. It was a good ball in, causing problems, and Pinnock has just managed to rise higher than the rest of the people going for this one, and yeah, they've got themselves back into this game. So Huddersfield coming in again, and as they got them second, I thought they got themselves an equaliser there. Set pieces seem to be causing us a little bit of problems here at the back. Long ball again, pumped up, but it's not a good clearance from their goalkeeper. Anthony is straight onto this one as he surges down this right hand side. He's still going into the box now. Anthony pulls it back, and Bobby Firmino has got himself his second. And yeah, I think it took a little bit of a deflection as well as it's gone in here. But Anthony surging down this right hand side, and he goes. I think, does he pick anyone out? Yeah, he does pick out. Well, yeah, like I say, it completely sends the keeper the wrong way. The initial shot was going in the direction where the keeper went, but the deflection took it the other way. So a pretty convincing first half for us. A little bit, like I say, sort of, not paying attention maybe for them to get a goal. We were a little bit sort of flat-footed on that, but that seems to be their best option is set pieces to get themselves into this game. But it looks like we are in pretty much control of this one, but I don't want to speak too soon. We still have 45 minutes left. So Huddersfield now in this second half, looking to maybe get something, but they've actually given it away as Mariba now plays it back to Rice. Felipe now goes over the top here. Great run here from Tejas. He's got into the box here, but not able to pick anyone out. It's coming to Mariba, and we know what he's like from that range, and he's done it again. He's got one hell of a shot from, like, you know, that sort of like area of the pitch, hasn't he? Like, you know, sort of 25 yards or so out. He seems to just like catch it so well. And most of the time he gets them on target. And like I say, yeah, look at this. Another rocket from him. And that is probably putting Huddersfield out now of the competition. So it's Anthony on this near side, looking to get something going here as he puts it into the box. And Asensio, and there it is. There it is. That's the final nail in the coffin for these Huddersfield players. They probably thought they had maybe a chance, like when they got a goal back, but now it's complete and utterly all over. Yeah, keeper should have maybe done a little bit better there, but Marco Asensio has made it now 5-1. So Huddersfield just playing for a little bit of pride now, more than anything, and you know that the home fans will be just wanting to cheer like everything that they do, and you know they've put up a good effort, I suppose, like, you know, but it's just our quality has just come through in the end. But as they play this forward, maybe they could get something as Lauren's on the ball now, looking for maybe a run. And here is that run of Cullen. Cullen now has managed to get himself on the edge of the box. Good initial challenge from Talifo. No, not Talifo. Felipe. Fuse. And actually, they've got themselves a penalty here. Okay, Lauren now steps up. I'm not even sure how that penalty even came about. It was very innocuous sort of like, you know, challenge that the referee saw. But there we go. They've got themselves a second goal. The Huddersfield fans will be cheering that one for sure. Like, you know, it means that they've managed to get 2 goals against, obviously, the Premier League champions here. But yeah, they'll be pleased with that. But they know that it's all over. So Huddersfield looking to maybe get themselves another, and to turn around and say that they've managed to score 3 past, like, you know, the Premier League, like, you know, top team. But no, we've managed to like nick it off with Bobby Firmino. And here's Antoine Goddard, who's not really had that much involvement in the game, but he's managed to put this one into the box. And there goes number 6, as Marco Asensio picks up his second of the afternoon. And yeah, it just shows that we can like just, you know, move up a gear if we need to. But like I say, yeah, the young Frenchman here down this like wing, as it were, and put it down. And Firmino just heads it down, and Asensio then finishes it into the bottom corner. And like I say, we're just able to like up it when we need to. Got throw in on this near side with Anthony now, as Anthony now surges down this right hand side. He's into the box. He's going to go maybe himself, and he has done. And it's now looking embarrassing now for the Terriers. Yeah, they're not able to do much about this, I'm afraid. And the John Smith Stadium is kind of like maybe probably emptying out a little bit with this scoreline. So 10 minutes or so to go. Going to give young Tom Bash, he's going to get a run out on that left hand side. I don't want like Alex getting injured, because obviously with, you know, he's our main, like, you know, left back at the moment, isn't he? So I'm going to give like this youngster here, Tom Bash. He's 19 years of age. He's German, and he's going to come in that left hand side. He can play on the right as well if we needed to. And I think I will probably change our right side as well. Going to give Lowen a run out on this right hand side. He can sort of play there. It's not his best position, obviously he's a centre back, but just want to rest our 2 full backs. They're looking like the most tired, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. And final sort of like maybe highlight here, as Tom Bosch has got himself on the ball, puts it into the box there, not able to actually find anyone in the box. It has come back to him, lays it here to Felipe inside to Mariba, back to Felipe now. Mariba just looking to maybe find somebody. He's found Lowen on this like right hand side. Anthony has picked this one up as well. Can he get it in? Oh dear, what is that sort of challenge? Anthony there, hopefully he's not got himself sent off right late on here. Hopefully it's just a yellow. And it's not. It's a stupid challenge. We are literally 10 seconds away from the full time, and he's now going to get himself a suspension for an absolutely no need for that challenge whatsoever. I'm not entirely sure what he was thinking there. I mean, like there it is. It is full time. We were totally in control. I mean, 7-2 is the result, and I have no idea what Anthony went through his head there. Maybe he's just been, constantly in the afternoon. He's had pressure going down that side, and maybe getting a few sort of like ankle bite, like sort of niggles here and there from the defender, and he's just probably just like lost it and just thought, I'll get my own back at you, and just like, but it was just such a bizarre challenge, like I say, with only about 10 seconds left on the clock, and he's going to miss. I don't know if it affects like league games, or is it just the cup with the suspension? I think it's just the cup, right? Because with it being the FA, they're separate from the Premier League. I think that's how it works. I'm sure, but he definitely will not be available for the next round anyway. But yeah, apart from that, like sort of like negative thing right at the end there, a fantastic win. Two goals that it was a penalty, one of them, but again that was a little bit sort of maybe a weak penalty that the referee gave, but there we go. But yeah, it was 2 goals that they got. Fair play to Huddersfield for getting them, but yeah, we were totally in control of that game. It was a really good performance. Well, this is interesting. Paul Lambert is the boss of Huddersfield, and I think this is very interesting to see what he has said to the media. He's basically said that I don't think Liverpool are as good as people will make them out. We just beat them 7-2. I thought we gave them a game, and I think we could have beat them given another chance. Really? Okay, fair enough, if that's what he's thinking, but a little bit bizarre. Thought I'll show you guys that one. But anyway, guys, let's see if we can get ourselves off to Wembley as we take on Leicester in the second leg of the Carabao Cup semis. So here we are then, second leg at Anfield. We lead 2-1 from the first leg, but I mean that's just, it's not even like a scoreline in such, like you might as well say it's 0-0 realistically. I know obviously if it stays at 0-0 we go through, but 2-1's not like a huge margin. Leicester will definitely feel that they can definitely get themselves into Wembley, and if they do get there, it'll be Manchester United who they will face, or we will face, depending on obviously the result of this game. Yes, they've managed to beat Watford in the semi-finals of their particular tie, but yeah, it'd be good to get there. Obviously, Manchester United, Liverpool would be just a huge final, but we've got to do it. We've got to get there. We've got to get past Leicester here, and I'm sure they'll give us a real big fight going into this one. As for the teams, we've gone a lot stronger for this one. It's a chance to get to Wembley, so we've gone very strong. Not necessarily in goal, but I mean Nick Pope, he is England's number 1, and we've got him as our reserve goalkeeper. I mean, that just says a lot, doesn't it, really, of how good he is. And I'm sure he's going to be probably wanting to maybe move on in the summer to make sure that he cements that England number 1 spot. But as for the back four, we're going with Trent Alexander-Arnold, who will captain the side, Gomez alongside Lowen in the middle of the defence. Alex Telles is going to be on that left-hand side. Ruben Neves and Fabinho are going to be the 2 sort of holding players in that midfield, with Naby Keita up ahead of them. Then we've got the strong lineup of Martinez, Lamar and Mbappe. Yeah, we're, like I say, going very strong in this one. As for Leicester, you'd expect them to put out a strong side. Maybe not necessarily with their striker. Don't know too much about him because obviously he's a computer-generated player. But you can see they've signed Wan-Bissaka, so they've got him there. We've got Chilwell, Soyuncu, so Leicester fans will recognise them, along with Ndidi. Who else have they got there? We've got Pedro Neto, who Wolves, I think he's at in real life. I think so. But yeah, so it's fairly. I mean, looking at their bench and stuff, I think this is probably their strongest side that Leicester are putting out. So they are definitely obviously going for it as well. And let's see then who it is that manages to get themselves at Wembley. So the Anfield crowd will be buzzing for this one and getting right behind the lads to push them over the line. And we've got our first highlight here with Trent throwing it down the line here to Naby Keita, getting the ball back from him now. He's just going to cut inside a little bit, lays it off here to Neves, who goes for a long shot. Wow, what a start we have here within the first minute. Ruben Neves showing Mr. Iliak's Mariba, just how to do things from long range. We've got some players that can certainly hit them from this range. Fabinho obviously being another player that can do this. Even Jordan Henderson has got himself on the score sheet with, like, you know, a banger like that. But yeah, what a hit there. And that is definitely caught Leicester cold, I suppose. They were just literally just getting themselves settled down for this game. And yeah, we've basically increased our lead. But chance here for Leicester as Pedro Neto goes for one, but it's a little bit of a poor effort, and I'm sure he's going to get a few looks from his teammates there. So throwing on the far side as Chilwell throws it in here to Soyuncu. Soyuncu having to go back all the way here to Pavlenka in goal. Pavlenka now goes long down the line here, but he's actually sort of kind of like gone into the middle here with Okone. He's got a great opportunity here, but again, they've pulled their shots, and yeah, not troubling Nick Pope at all. Keita now surging down this, I was going to say surging down this right hand side, but he's been chopped there, and it's Wilfred Ndidi that could be making himself, yes, he is going to have an early bath. It was a hard challenge, you know, and he didn't get any of the ball, so he's gone. So that is just now, yeah, put us in a great position. So we are just coming up to half time as Trent throws this one into the box as Naby Keita turns, hits this one. That wasn't too far away at all, but if it had just eased off on the power, that could have been in. But as you can see, we've had lots of shots, but as for being on target, not particularly good. We've obviously controlled the possession. I think a lot of that's got to do with, like, Ndidi getting sent off, but we are in control. We are leading 3-1. It means that Leicester obviously have got a lot of work to do in the second half, but we need to make sure that we control it. So we've got about 20 minutes or so to go. Nothing's really happened in the second half, but apart from the fact that our left back, Mr. Tejas, has now picked up an injury. Yeah, it's not looking good at left back at all regarding that. So I'm going to bring young Keanu Hoover, who can actually play on that left-hand side. I'm going to bring him on. But yeah, that's how big a blow is it? Let me see. Potential foot injury. Doesn't say it's broken. I'm just hoping that he maybe just got stood on, he's like hurt it, bruised it or something. I'm just hoping it's that, you know, but we will find out obviously at the end of the game. So yeah, that's a bit of a blow. As you can see, our front guys not playing particularly well here. Like I don't know why, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they're just not up for this one, but yeah, not playing particularly well. So I'm going to give Asensio a run out over on that left-hand side. And yeah, that's the only subs we're going to make at the moment. So Leicester, time running out for them. 10 minutes left on the clock, but it's still enough to maybe like do something. They haven't really troubled us too much, but I don't want to speak too soon because anything could happen in this game. Like if they get a goal, like, but they've like managed to give the ball away as Joe Gomez now just lays it here to Trent. Trent now to Mbappe, who's been very quiet in this game, but maybe he can do something now as he looks to get Trent into the box as he's done, and he's been taken out by Chilwell. Referee looked at it, but nothing is given. It's come here to Joe Gomez. Gomez now being under pressure from Neto, and I don't know what Joe was doing there, but Neto has gone into the box, but he's hit it straight at Pope, but he still managed to get something on this, but there was no one following up for Leicester, luckily for us, and we need to just be a little bit careful here. Ball in, Trent puts this one into the box, and this time there is a penalty, a push from Neto by the looks of things, and we can seal things up for sure now from the penalty spot as it is Lautaro Martinez. Can he put it away? Yes, he can. Bottom corner, and that has booked ourselves now a place at Wembley. So there we go, a 2-0 result, and the Ndidi sending off was not particularly good for Leicester. I mean, the fact that we got a goal so early on, I think, you know, cemented things as well. As you can see, total dominance on the shots. I think probably that could have a lot to do with the fact that, one, obviously we're at Anfield, but two, like, you know, Ndidi getting sent off. Bit of a shame that the shots on target wasn't particularly good, but yeah, at the end of the day, you know, it's a cup game. We've done it. We're through. We're going to be playing Man United in the final. We are the holders of this. Can we go and retain that cup against United? So even though we didn't play in the Premier League, there has been some Premier League games, as you can see here. Arsenal playing Bournemouth, getting a result there, which puts them level back with us on the top, but our goal difference is now superior, so it doesn't mean that the leapfroggers. Wolves getting a result over Leeds. We've got Manchester City have managed to get themselves a 1-0 result against West Ham. Southampton a very, good win for them because of where they are, and they've managed to, like I say, this bottom of the table here, it's very, very close with regards to who could possibly go down. So that's more of a tight affair than it is at the top of the table. And then Everton and Sheffield United there with a draw. Sheffield United picking up a valuable point there, as you can see that they're right on the bottom there. So you'd probably say that's actually probably a good result for them considering where Everton are in the league. And but it was only cup games in today's episode, guys, so there wasn't any obviously Premier League action for us. So we do have a game in hand over Arsenal. And but we march on, like I say, in the Carabao Cup to try and defend that against Manchester United. And I just want to see when that final is. I think it should be February, is it? No, it's actually pushed into March by the looks of it here. I don't know why it says unknown when we know it's going to be Manchester United, but yeah, it's going to be down. Well, I'm just seeing that we've got the FA Cup fifth round only 3 days later, which is going to be a possible Oxford or Chelsea. I'd probably say that's going to be Chelsea. No disrespect to any Oxford fans that are out there, but yeah, you'd probably say that was going to be Chelsea. But yeah, February is a bit of a weird one in the fact that we've got this friendly thrown in there, which is a bit of a strange one. But there we go. So we'll probably come back for the Everton, and then obviously not Shakhtar. Am I talking about Sporting? I should say in the first round, knockout stages of the Champions League. That will probably be the next episode. Obviously, with the Merseyside derby, is always one to see. It is at Goodison, so Everton will be definitely wanting to get a result there. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Massively appreciate your support and stuff. It really does mean a lot. And if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, that'd be great. And tell your friends about the channel. And yeah, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time. Stay from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.